Welcome to episode 2. Hey. Welcome, you guys.
We have handpicked each other questions where it's about life, growth, and I think relationships, friends.
Things are like relatable at the end of the day. That's what we want to make this podcast about. Not just about us, but how our experiences can help you guys. Let's get right into it. Well, to begin with, how do you feel that we just did our first
I
episode?
felt amazing. I was like kind of nervous, but like at the same time, no, because I'm already used to like talking to the camera a little bit. But I feel like I need to get like in the habit where I'm like, like talking like good, like just like that. Because I've been getting stuck.
I feel like in these type of moments, it's like it challenges you to like keep the conversation going. Yeah, this is at the end of the day, it's gonna be practice, and we will be better with time.
Answer the first one or me?
All right, y'all, we're gonna do flip a coin. What do you want, heads or tails?
Head.
Heads. Okay. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Heads.
Shit.
I'm not playing. Heads. Heads.
What's one habit that completely changed your life?
For me, one of the habits that has completely changed my life, really working on my mind. Sometimes I'm
Yeah.
listening to a podcast. Sometimes I'm reading a book. Sometimes I'm just looking at a motivational video.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'm having conversations with people who just upbring, like, like that fuel my mind.
Yeah.
I think that's like one thing that is so important that I try to implement every day because I feel like when I work on my mind, everything else just flows so much better for me because I feel like I'm grounded. I feel like I am, like in a space where I feel like I'm ready to conquer my day. Or even working out, going outside,
Yeah.
going for a walk, like really just grounding, praying, like literally
Praying is something. Yeah.
affirmations,
Mhm.
like all those things for me, like those play such a huge role in my life. And it's like something that I could never like stop doing.
Yeah.
Like there will be days where like maybe I didn't do it for the day, but like my goal is always to try to feed my mind in some way, shape, or form, because I think that's like it's like brain juice. Good brain juice,
Good.
ever since I started, like I noticed such a difference with
Mhm.
perspective, the way I think, or like sometimes even for like podcasts or I read something, I'm like, damn, like it changes a whole new perspective on
Yeah.
how you see things.
Mhm.
And for me, like I'm always a learner. Like I love to learn.
Yeah.
I love to learn from people. Like I want to hear your perspective. I want to know like what you think,
Yeah.
because I'm like maybe like something that you say like clicks with me and it's like, oh damn, pouring into myself with like new knowledge, mainly like self-help stuff though, things that are gonna help me grow,
Yeah. As a person.
yeah. What does self-love look like for you right now?
Feel like self love looks like being consistent, having that consistent skincare routine, having that consistent makeup routine, having that wake up time routine.
Mm,
Like when you have a routine, I feel like it really sets something like for you that like you're loving yourself. You're doing this, you're doing something that as long as it's something that obviously like you love, to do. Like if
yeah.
that's something that you like doing, keep consistently doing it. Like I know it's kind of simple, but self love
Sometimes
is being consistent with yourself.
we can get so caught up in life that we don't make time for ourselves,
Yeah.
and those little things really do play such a big role, I feel like.
Taking that 2 minutes out for yourself to do something. I feel like even self love is like when you're feeling down, taking those days to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like listening to your body is self love. I
Little things, how you said it's like simple things, but it's like people don't realize how far it can really take you, like in that self-love journey. And I think we all deserve some self-love, we all deserve some self-love, and it can look differently for everybody.
Yeah. How do you set boundaries without guilt?
I think I am that person that, well, I mentioned on the first episode that I was this people pleaser. Like I would always try to like please everyone. Like I would feel bad to say no, asking myself questions. Asking myself, does this add value to my life?
Yeah, I feel
Does
good.
this, like, do I really want to do this? Like really, like how you were saying, listening to your body, like it's okay if you don't want to go, because
Yeah.
if they're your real friends,
Mm-hmm.
they will respect that.
Yeah.
You're human.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't want to, it's don't make me feel bad about it. I guess it just comes to a certain extent, but like if like let's just say like I don't know, like maybe I just wasn't really feeling well or like I just don't want to go because it's just not my type of vibe. Like
yeah.
that should be like a boundary that we should set for ourselves because it's not because you're a bad person. It's just boundaries you have for yourself. And that's also considered self-love, I would
Yeah.
say.
So I feel like too something with like friendships, like having like that honesty with each other and not getting mad. Like that is a big one too. I feel like a lot of people cannot be honest with someone and then just take it. Like just take it. Like they're being honest with you. Like no matter even if it's like a bad thing. I feel like people need to really take in mind that that friend's actually trying to be there for you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Like
sometimes it's like that tough love.
yeah,
It's like, girl, you really think you should be doing that?
yeah.
You really think you should be doing that? No, like for real. And it's sometimes it's like, damn, but it's like it's not because they hate you. It's literally because they love you.
Mhm.
What is something that you learned about love?
Learned about with love.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Well,
Well, talk to us.
right.
Ah.
Okay. So I feel like with like let's just go like within like friendship, relationship. We're gonna do all the topics. I feel like with relationship wise, like what I've learned to really, really learn your partner. If you don't really know the person, like it's not gonna work out because you're gonna think okay. And for something too, like don't put your own securities onto the other person. Like take in mind that that's yours. They don't feel the same way that you feel. And learn, I feel like their love languages too.
Because everybody has a different love language at the end of the day. I really love about like the relationship about showing their love language,
Yeah.
not showing your love language because we do all have different love languages. It's like I've never really heard about that, but that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, now I'm over here like questioning. I'm like, damn, am I doing my type of love language or
Yeah.
for me that like I'm in not in a relationship. I'm a fiance
You're
now.
in the motion.
Yeah. Learning. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
of course, it's
we're
learning.
always learning, like how can we be there for each other? How can we support each other?
Remember too that like you and the other person are always like evolving. You guys are always like changing step by step, like day by day. So like you gotta move with the person. If
That's
you're staying in one place and they're moving, it's not gonna work.
damn. That's so good, girl. If you're growing, you're not gonna be in the same position forever. Period.
Yeah. Yeah,
These
no,
are gonna be changing.
changing like constantly mindset.
And always just being on the same page.
Constantly,
And
yeah.
always communicating.
Communicating
Always.
is something that's really, really big. I feel like if you can't talk about stuff, then there's no point.
Yeah.
You gotta talk about some harsh things that you right now want to talk about. in
Yeah.
a
And you gotta ask
relationship.
those difficult questions.
Questions.
Or have those difficult conversations.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to have them,
Mhm.
but they're necessary for
Yeah.
growth.
What is your love language and how does it show up in your friendships?
Like I love to like spread positivity. Like I love to talk positivity into my friends. I love to motivate them. I love to inspire them. Like that is like my love language, like talking like reassurance. Like
Yeah.
I think that for me, like that's like beautiful. Like
Yeah.
I think for me that's worth more than like something that's materialistic. Like that's just my love language and that's just how I love to show love to my friends.
Like what I've saw like growing up, like there's friendships where like it gets really, really hard. Like to where like they're not as positive, Like well they're positive, but they're like just too freaking straight up where they're like, no, you shouldn't be doing that, But
Mhm.
like there's people too where they're just like, like you could do it, like even if they can't, you're like you.
Yeah.
So that goes into what I was saying.
Yeah.
That part.
What's a childhood dream you still hold close?
Tell me why I am living it right now. My
Yeah.
childhood dream was always to model, and it was always to have a family. Like
Okay.
I want a really, really big family. Like I want a lot of kids.
Okay.
in
How
my
many
house.
How many kids we talking?
I honestly like I probably won't go over 6. Yeah, like I was like I don't know. Sometimes I'm like 12, but then I'm like no, but I probably won't go over 6.
Okay, 12.
I really want a lot, but yeah, I think
And
six is
why do you
best.
want a big family? Like, is there something behind it that
I feel like
you
it's
want
just
a big
full of
family?
love.
Oh,
Like, I feel like that's full of love having like a lot of kids just running around and like, and then too, when you have kids, like seeing how they all have their own like little personalities, you know? And like they can help each other, you know? And like, at least I know like that my family will have each other, you know, if they don't have no one else.
aw.
And just having that love in the house, I feel like having a lot of kids is just love.
Girl, now I want 6 kids. Marco, do you see this? Well, talk to us a little bit about your like modeling. Like you said, you're living.
Oh,
'Cause I know
yeah.
you did mention like on the first episode, you like were doing it and then you stopped and then you
Yeah.
got back into it. So how's
Yeah.
that transition been?
So, oh, it's been really, really good. So it was a lot easier than what I thought. Like, what Dallas was telling me, she was like, "Girl, just jump into it. Just go to like events and stuff." And I'm like I'm nervous, I'm shy, and then at that point, I'm like barely starting again. But it has been really, really easy, like to get booked with like photographers and all that stuff like that. I mean, I'm just starting. It's only been like what, like 6 months now?
Yeah, like, you're doing so good. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you, girl. Like your content is amazing. I'd love to see you do your thing, your photo shoots. It's like if you really set your mind to it, like
Mhm.
it's possible.
Yeah, I know. It really, really is. And I keep telling Odell, like she's like an inspiration when it comes to all of this stuff. Like I look up to her so much.
Oh, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's crazy. Like I didn't even really talk about that, but I've been like in the modeling. Like I started pageantry when I was really young, like really young. I was like 14, 15, 16, 17 maybe.
Yeah.
And I stopped. Obviously, party life took over, because partying was more important to me than like doing all that.
Yeah, it is. Like what you get into that lifestyle is so hard to get out, like free.
Yeah, it really is hard. Like for me, I had to go through my toughest moment as from episode 1, as you
Yeah.
guys like
Yeah.
for me to grow, for me to realize that, girl, you got to change.
Change.
Girl, you got to do
Yeah.
because
It's
this
just
lifestyle is not cutting it.
yeah, it is so sad too that people have to like go through something like so crazy just to get that change. Like
Yeah.
don't be those people, like really just try and get out of it and go for your goals.
Yeah, crazy because when I was in the hospital, I guess I was like the most visited person at the hospital.
Really?
So many people were visiting me like every day, girl, and I was in the hospital for a month, and like it's just like people, the nurses they already knew, like, oh, we're looking for Odalis. Oh, she's over there. Like, they didn't even have to look at the computer anymore because they knew like where I was at, and like, but it's just so crazy because I just really hope that like that experience like truly like has inspired people
Mhm.
or like to realize that like your life can literally, I'm so grateful that I'm alive and I'm healthy, like I'm
Yeah.
able to do all these things, but like
Mhm.
yo, like when that happened, like I was not where I am today. Like I just want people to realize that like that lifestyle is toxic.
It really
That lifestyle is not good. Like
it's not okay.
it's
It
not.
can affect your
It's
mind
all
so much. You think that like you're not influenced, like your mind is not changing when you're doing drinking, doing drugs, smoking, like you think that nothing's happening. It's definitely is happening. Trust me. Like my mindset was way different than what it is now. I couldn't even think about this. Right. If I was in that mindset, like right now, this wouldn't be happening. Like
facts. Yeah, I really just do hope that like that type of stories, like we don't want people to go through really bad experiences for you to be able to learn.
learn.
Like learn from people who've been through it.
Do it. Yeah.
Like
we've been through
honestly,
that life. Don't it's yeah,
it's not worth it.
I
It's
would
not.
say I wouldn't say like don't do it. Like
Yeah,
you're at the age where you can do it, you can have a little fun, but be manageable and still go to your goals. Do not just sit there at home drinking all day long.
no, dead ass,
Like,
dead ass. And
learn.
yeah, and it's not saying like, oh my God, like don't ever drink in your life or don't ever smoke. Girl, like do what you gotta do, like have fun at the end of the day, but have that balance
Yeah.
with your life because it really does play a huge role with how your lifestyle is. It's like it's all fun and games until it's not fun and games. So
All that stuff, take control of you. You take control of
you,
it.
yup, that part. Say that in the back. Like don't let it control you. Control it. Like it's
Yeah,
so true.
because it will start controlling your life.
Mm-hmm,
You're gonna be
mm-hmm,
done
mm-hmm.
for.
No, literally. So yeah, it's crazy. Life is crazy, honestly, y'all. And like there's just like a lot. Like I feel like we're still so young though. We still
Yeah.
have so many other
This is-
things to
yeah.
learn and
Hmm.
experience and stuff like that. But this is where we're at. This is where our journey is. And this is like right now we're doing a podcast. We could because we want to inspire, we want to motivate, we want to, make a difference. And you know, I really do hope that this these videos that we're uploading like does that for you,
Like
you know?
inspire
Like I hope
someone.
someone, or I hope something that you've listened to like throughout this podcast, like it like clicks with you and you take it with it.
Hmm.
You know, you run with it and yeah, so
That's why it's always two sides of both stories for us, for you guys to see that, you know? So it's like you guys can take whichever one and just, yeah, run with it like she
yeah.
said.
I feel glorious